Welcome back to This is the Police too. Load, please. Yes, the 27th. Fry's payment is on the 29th apparently. $20,000 if I remembered correctly. And I did. Aranovic didn't come into work today. Mr. Nash, I'm back and I'm ready for action. I hope you didn't catch all the criminals without me. I hope so too. I got back home last night and saw that some guys were fixing up my bedroom. Before I had time to pick my jaw up off the floor, they wheeled a brand new toilet into my house and installed it in less than an hour. A toilet in a house, can you imagine? No more night runs to the outhouse through the snow and wind. No more blue frostbitten hours. The workers just smiled and told me to thank you. But I don't even know how to thank you for this. It's just a miracle. Now you can rely on me for anything, have no doubt about it. Mr. Nash, I could kiss you now, but I wore out my lips kissing my new toilet bowl. Even flushing cigarette butts is a pleasure, not to mention more intimate matters. Excuse me? You're my savior? Sure. Loyalty changed. Jessica Sheeny is now loyal to you, and because of that she now wears a hat. Hat. And glasses. Whoa. Okay, I get it. Those who are loyal to me wear a hat. That's how it goes now. Apparently. So before, they were disloyal to me. And that's the reason why they refused to work so much. Is that what was going on? So we've got 10 people at the moment. Auto and sign, please. Well, except for... hold on. Belmont. We will give the stun grenade to you. You will get this and you will not need anything. Stun grenade, stun grenade, stun grenade. You don't have a stun grenade. There we go. Start the day. Because I want to assign you. And you will look through the man in the hoodie. Oh, the man in the hoodie. So we've got 9 people for this day. Good. There we go. You have to pay Fry $20,000 every week if you want the feds to stay away from Sharpwood. The first payment is the day after tomorrow start saving. How do I get money though? From time to time, Sharpwood residents may come to you with personal requests. Of course, this work is off the books, but sometimes assignments like this can earn some extra money. Ernst Einhorn. I'm trying to get my hands on a collection of dusty old coins that Evelyn Guzman is holding on to, but the old lady rejected several generous offers. She says that the coins are the only things she has left from a dead husband, which means they are priceless for her. Once she follows her husband into the grave, the coins will go to probate, and I won't get another chance to buy them again. So I want to get them some other way. Send one of your people to her to tell her the coins are connected to a federal investigation and the state might need to confiscate them. That will definitely get her to sell them. It's not like I'm going to rip off the old lonely bag. I'll give her a fair price and I'll pay you for your help too. We can't refuse this, I think. The worst one. I hope that I don't need a particular skill to complete this. Maybe negotiation. I guess. Bank of Sharpwood. A bank employee took his boss hostage for failing to give him a raise. Flower pots and Kurosawa. There we go. Message. I'm not a great liar, but the old woman nearly had a heart attack when I told her a story about the vets, some serial kills and a terrible curse. Sure. We got $1,000 from that. I don't know what this... Is this indie rock or something? A group of atheists are noisily demanding that the church shut down. Weird. 350, 345, 430, 305. Go. A young guy in a shirt and tie is holding a pair of scissors at his boss's throat. I deserve a raise more than anyone else here. Shoot into the air. Or negotiation.
544 complete.
Oh! You're right, I just need to work even harder and then I'll definitely be appreciated. He then put the scissors in on the floor and surrendered to the police. Huh. Yes, the cop can carry a wounded ally or valuable cargo like he's dragging a weightless feather. Sure. Should have gone with shooting, perhaps. Instead. I don't plan to get my cops wounded that often, you know. Religion is night filled with monsters, the protesters are chanting. It's not very catchy, is it? At the front of the crowd is a woman in horn-rimmed glasses carrying The Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. Calm down the crowd, shoot into the air, God is light, there's no darkness in him. So this is a negotiation. The other two might go either way. The church and state are separate. The police are supposed to guard that border, not step over it. The woman in the glasses shouts and throws Darwin's book in the cop's direction. Pick up the book and throw it back at the woman.
522 complete.
The cop threw the book and hit the rally's leader in the head. The suspect lost consciousness. The crowd started to stampede in a panic, trampling several civilians. Oh. Whoops. Well, you can't win them all, can you?
541 in progress.
When you think about it, it's not my fault that I can't buy a taser for every cop of mine. Mr. Roger Linnington's gas station. A girl went to refuel her car but forgot her purse at home. When the gas station attendant learned that she didn't have any money, he demanded that the girl shuck him for every gallon. Excuse me. Let's go with Kurosawa and Brady. Nash, my holster has started rubbing. I need to get something to put on it or I'm gonna get blisters. Send someone else while I'm dealing with this. What? What a strange interaction. But let's just go. Let's go with it. The gas station attendant has the girl's hands tied with a hose and he's forced her to her knees. He's threatening her as he unbuttons his pants. Something you move a muscle and I'll pour gasoline down your throat and set you on fire. Stab him, sneaky, shoot the rapist with a taser. You know what? Let's tase.
541 complete.
The cop stuns the rapist with a taser shot. The girl was not physically hurt. Great. Let's go with stealth. And you should get some strength. I feel like that is the best way of handling things. But I might be wrong. Extortion. A drunk laborer is extorting fair money from people who are waiting for the bus. Kurosawa. Murajan. What is wrong with you? Jacob. Oh, they are fast. Well, it's at the tree here. A short fat laborer with a large hat is pulling at the purse of a tall girl. Let's see if you don't have any cash, you biatch. Use the baton. Go. Oh no. The cop strikes the drunken laborer in the kidneys with his baton, but this doesn't make much of an impression. Probably because I'm not strong enough. He lets go of the girl's purse and grabs the cop by the chest. I mean, Murajan, you're the most dispensable cop here, so confirm.
555 complete.
Offender dead. The cop stabs the drunken laborer in the chest. The criminal dies on the spot. Yeah. It's better than one of my officers dead, I guess, but it's not optimal.
526 in progress.
Attempted murder. A guy was trying to pick up a girl on the street when she blew him off. He followed her back to her house, made a Molotov's cocktail and threw it through her window. That seems dangerous. You know what? Let's send you two and a sniper. Why not? Given the amount of experience that I need. Duval. Let's see if we can use you. Misery of the black box. I got one new frame. That's not enough. The man in the hoodie pins the guard Joseph Pierce to the wall with a wooden stake. That didn't happen. Did it? No, that didn't happen. So, flames are calling out the broken window of the first floor. Outside, there's a man with his hands on his hips, admiring his handiwork. Sneaky or negotiate? Let's go with the negotiation tactic. Didn't work. The suspect obeyed the cop and surrendered. Oh, it did work. Meanwhile, a woman's cry can be heard through the flaming window. The front door is covered in flames. Rush into the building.
526 complete.
Oof. I feared that Jacob would be a gunner when I did that. Not that matters that much. I mean, I only hired him yesterday, but still. The cop managed to race through the fire and get the girl out of the house. She inhaled some smoke, but she'll be alright. Somehow the cop escaped without suffering a single burn. Good. Maybe a last call from Paige Salazar. My happiest day became a nightmare. Today I got married and became a widow. Yes, my Karim wasn't young, but he was a real man and a retired cop. We were celebrating our wedding and everything was magical until it was time for the traditional dance. Karim and I had fun rolling in the center of the room when suddenly his heart seized up. He fell to the floor and a minute later he wasn't breathing. He died in my arms, but in his In his life, Kareem was a cheerful man, and he wouldn't want all this wonderful festive food and drink to be wasted. He told me a lot about his days working for the police, about how there was hardly ever a chance to take a break from the hard work. And then I started thinking he'd have loved you guys to help yourself to our table. Please come. Take everything back to the station, eat your fill, and take a rest from your troubles. But most of all, take your stuff away. Oh, take that stuff away. I don't think I can even look at a wedding cake without breaking into tears. Question. Is that the cop that got married like 2 days ago or yesterday? Let's just say yes.
511 in progress.
511. Two drunk guys racing their motorcycles and accidentally hit an invalid who was slowly crossing the road. Probably. One of the motorcycles turned over and its rider was killed. The other rider was attempting to evade arrest. It will probably be someone that will try to evade arrest. Lesson 3, because these two are going to rest tomorrow. At least I suspect that they are going to rest tomorrow. A patrol car catches up with a motorcycle. Its rider is a bald-headed man wearing riding goggles. Leap onto the motorcycle. We've got stealth, shooting, and strength. I don't think that we can do the climb on it. So let's just turn on the signal. The guy ignores the siren and just keeps riding. Leap onto the motorcycle. Shoot out the motorcycle's tire. Got one. The cop shoots out one of the motorcycle's tires. Its rider loses control and falls off the motorcycle. He's badly injured, but he will live. There we go. You get some intelligence. Alright, I kind of wish that we didn't have to wait until the police car returns to our station, but it is what it is. Can't really change anything about it. Or maybe 26 caps and 1 civilian died. Oh yeah, at the church. Yeah. Taser cartridge. 2 tasers. RDF is really capable, it seems like. 25 caps. Let's buy you. Next. Okay. You. What's going on here? Is it because of the cake? Hold on. Let's not go. Well, let's do Murajan, but not Aliyev. Also, let's. Wu is intelligent. Enough. Belmont is kinda intelligent. Guildenstern is kinda intelligent. You two will come with me. Brady, you can stay home, and Jacob can stay home. And today
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
It's me.
I'm listening, Lily.
I decided that I wanted to talk about the woman.
What woman?
About the woman with the coins.
Lily, do you realize that you're calling me in the middle of the night?
It was wrong, Jack, what you did. I'm not trying to exaggerate. It's not the worst thing you could... I don't want to compare it with. I want to tell you that I think it was wrong, and I think that you yourself understand that it was wrong. Am I wrong?
Lily, go to sleep.
Jack, just want to make sure that we're seeing eye to eye on this. That we're on the same team, you know? It's important to me.
For a cop, nothing's more important than a good night's sleep. You can trust me on that.
It seems I'm more like a nanny than a cop.
And I'm all cop.
Well, some conflicts. And I can't say that I blame Lily on this one. But you know, it's all, it's the rules of the game. Kurosawa didn't come into work today. Kurosawa, I want to fire you. We are going to fire you one day. Nash, everyone is saying that the sequel to The Last Temptation of Neptune is coming out, and I still haven't even read the first one yet. It's not that I like books, but I don't want to look like the dumbest guy in the department. Can I take the day off to read? No? Today's shift. Auto assign. Why am I not giving tasers to anyone? Is it because I don't have enough cartridges? Is that it? I need more cartridges. That's the reason why you're not doing well. Is that it? Well, if that's the case, I want the pepper spray back. And I want the pepper spray back. These are stun grenades, not pepper spray. Flower pots. You will get everything. Rosencrantz. You will also get everything. By the way, this isn't. I feel like you don't have a taser though. Well, be it as it may. Let's add some cups. Guldenstern. You will look for frames for the man in the hoodie, and the same goes for Belmont. Oh, we can't. I mean, yeah, just look up some information on the brother then. We have enough cops. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. You'll need to pay Fry tomorrow. It's too late to save up. It's time to start earning by any means necessary. Sure.
540 in progress.
A drunk laborer is pestering a dark-skinned girl. Using capable. Just go. Mr. Nash, sure, I'm glad to report that I have completed all my treatments and I'm ready to enter service under your supervision. I'm sure that my attitude towards work and my procedural approach to working with suspects will be a benefit to our department and the walls down. Where you gone? A drunken laborer is standing very close to a pretty dark-skinned girl, yelling in her face, "I love you, Friday, come on with me, you're a goddess." We can order him, watch how the situation plays out. Are you having a good time, or is Robinson here bothering you? Hey, don't touch my woman. The drunken laborer becomes enraged and attacks the cop. Shocker.
540 complete.
Disabled. Okay, and let's give you some speed. The skill it is, not the substance. Actually, we don't have 12. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We had 10. Tasks marked with a special color will help you build long-term and mutually beneficial relationships with some of Sharpwood's more noteworthy residents. Sure. Warehouse. Mr. Nash, I lease storage containers where people put things that for one reason or another they can't keep at home. Somebody doesn't have enough space, someone else prefers to keep their pornography collection away from their courier's wife. Today my grandchildren came to work for me, the sweet little troublemakers. They started to play, probably, with everything on my table and at some point lost a bunch of keys for the containers in the snowdrift. I scolded them, of course, but we haven't been able to find the keys. I heard that there are some smart detectives in your department who can easily find an escaped cat, and they are ready for action, like when they helped with the census. Send me 2 of your sharper people, let them search the snowdrift and find the lost keys. And in gratitude I will let you have my best container. Okay, so we need smart people. Aronovich is kinda smart. Birch the Third is kinda smart. Rosenkamp is kinda smart. Let's go with Birch the Third and Aronovich. Don't really want to lose out on flower pots. Kindergarten. Oh, this is another favor. Mr. Nash, all our teachers have gone out drinking and there's no one to watch the children. I'd sit with them myself, but the kindergarten director has other duties, so I'm counting on you for help. Can you give me one cop who knows how to get along with children, who can look after the kids until their parents collect them? Some of them have a naughty streak, of course, but if you know how to handle them, they will turn into angels. Of course, I'll pay you for your help at normal babysitting rate, and I'll also give you something from our warehouse. They're probably asking for negotiation, aren't they? Fletcher, go. I hope they will not stay there for the entire day though. That would be kind of a bummer. Warehouse. We found the keys, it was sunny and the glare from the keychain brought us right to them. The old man was delighted with our detective work. You have received VHS tapes with movies. Ho! And a VCR. And $1,000. Five tasers, rainy cigarettes, leather boots, VHS tapes and a VCR. Nice. Seems all kind of standard. It went just fine. Kids will be kissed. At first they were ready for a fight, but I quickly calmed them down and we had a great time. First I read them fairy tales and then we played cops and bandits. Great, and we got Frank's Hygiene Products toilet paper. And some Henry's Smile infant formula. And Frank's Hygiene Products diapers. And $20.
522 in progress.
$20. I didn't know that was the babysitter rate in this town, but alright. Some people have gathered near a large pothole in the asphalt, blocking the road. They are demanding that the city authorities fix the roads. Demanding that the authorities fix the roads. You know, it's also lovely that every single one of my cops wears the hat.
524 in progress.
I love it. A woman is beating herself for trying to run across the road when the light was red. Seems a bit excessive. You too. Maybe scientist sniper with you, but maybe it's a bit unnecessary. Order them to disperse, get out of the way, or I'll throw you into the hole and run you over. You. The crowd is offended, it gets even louder. Detain.
522 complete.
The cop overpowered and detained the rally's leader. The crowd lost their courage and dispersed. There we go. This is going fine now. Mr. Nash, you are lucky. This VCR is almost brand new. Let's put it in the dining hall since there's never anything to watch on TV. We have a lot of great action movies, which me and the other guys are excited to see. Of course, we won't be watching movies during working hours, only at night when we are off the clock. You have my word. Yes? Sure.
519 in progress.
Nearby neighbors are complaining that the beauty salon is blasting music too loud. Oh, that's a sniper there. Let's not. Loud music. Clemcy Emerging. A drunk woman holding a bottle of beer is backhanding her 5-year-old son on his cheeks. What a little pest you are. Can't you see I'm not finished yet? The boy is crying but doesn't dare move. Restrain or order? I feel like I'm a bit under-equipped here because I neither have strength nor negotiation. I've got speed, intelligence and stealth. Try to order, I guess.
534.
Oh! Okay. It worked. Because he had 1 point in negotiation. Oh. I'm glad that was the only thing that I needed. Freeze, buddy. Scout the place with the sniper. Huh. I could have used a sniper. Let's do a stealthy back route. Oh no. I should have brought a sniper. The cop enters the beauty salon through the back door. In the middle of the hall, there's a man tied to a chair with a gag in his mouth, white stripes of red theatrical makeup and smeared across his face. Circling around the chair is a disheveled, stooped woman with a razor. I will make you beautiful, I will make you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We can use a taser, shoot the woman, or explain the nature of beauty to the woman. Let's use a taser.
519 complete.
The policeman shoots the woman with the taser and she falls to the floor, twitching out of time with the music. It will be very impressive if she managed to twitch in time with the music. Think about it. Let's go with intelligence. And you also some intelligence. Alright, we are almost at the end of our shift. Maybe 2 more calls. Excuse me? The game froze. At 11 o'clock. Oh. Alright. The mystery of the black box. I got 2 frames for Flora Billup's brother and 1 frame for the man in the hoodie. Open investigation. Okay, no, this is absolutely not correct. It says here Clyde Billup breaks through the door to the archive. The man in the hoodie opens the door to the archive with a wooden stake. Sneaks into the car through the back door. Okay, so this didn't happen. First he sneaks in. Then he lockpicks the door with a stake. Then he rummages through... Wait. Rummages through boxes of old personal files. Then he throws out some of the folders from the box of recent parolees. He's still in the room because you see the boxes in the background. And then he sneaks out with the half-empty box of recent parolee files. That seems correct. And here... No, that does not seem correct. There we go. A pagan fanatic stole the files of newly released female convicts to help them embark on a better path. Indict. Yes, I want to press charges. Hold on. On afternoons, Emil Pedersen earns a living as an assistant clerk in the registry office. Loves to spend evenings in the park. Open air. I mean, it's evening. So let's send you and you. Send. And then here we will send to Ranovic, Murajan and Gudenstern. Gudenstern. VCR, hey. The men have gathered in a dining hall to watch several police action movies on the VCR. Looks like they are planning to sit up all night. Oh no.
520 in progress.
They might not come into shift tomorrow. Into their shift tomorrow. An eyewitness is complaining about a young couple who are laying on a park bench and sensually rubbing against each other. It looked to me like the guy's pants were unbuttoned. There's children building a snowman not 20 feet away. This reeks of false alarm. But, you know, police officers are police officers. Every call needs to be taken seriously. We will send some cops. Okay, offender caught. There we go. Emil Pedersen turned out to be a member of a gang known as Woodsman. He could help to take down the gang if you make him an informant. Given the crime that he did, I don't... It's not a very serious crime. But if he's also a gang member, maybe we can make him an informant. And we gain $45,000 if we interrogate. Ooh. Why women? Why you need those convicts' personal files looking for a girl with tattoos? Or are you really going to somehow help women by stealing their personal files? I think the second one. I am not driven by the carnal delights, but a fool like you will never understand that. We have nothing more to talk about. Mr. Chance, you will find another way to loosen the offender's tongue. Maybe you shouldn't take the case to court yet. I think so too. I want to solve this case. Okay. A guy with unbuttoned trousers and a girl wearing only a long fur coat are having sex on a bench. Hey guys, mind if I join in? Cool them off with some pepper spray or sneak up on the couple. We don't have stealth. Hey guys, mind if I join in? Negotiation. In response to the cops' offer, the couple jumped up from the bench and tried to escape, holding hands and laughing. Chase the couple or shoot into the air.
520 complete.
At the sound of the gunshot, the couple ran even faster. They sped out of sight, laughing all the way. I mean, it's not the worst kind of offense that got away, I guess. Although the fact that they escaped is going to slightly hinder my ability to buy new officers or equipment. But given that we've got 20 minus 3, so 17 caps. Let's go with some... You seem bad. You also seem kinda bad. Chalmiki. You don't have any skills. Valentin is cheap. Welcome to the team. Pepper spray, stun grenade. Let's get some pepper spray. Next. I really want some tasers though. That's something that I really want. So you. If they're yellow, they stay home to mellow. You. I've selected 14 cups. And today. Another checkpoint. I feel like I can go for another day. Depending on how long this cinematic takes. Of course. But the cinematics have been kinda short lately, so I feel like I can do another day.
God, Lana, you know how to sneak up on somebody.
You're seeing Plunkett today, right?
Only if I manage to rake up all this paperwork before noon. Talking to the old man after that is useless. He'll already be soaking up his cocktails. I hear they're having problems with the new curator from the mayor's office, the one in the green jacket.
I need to take notes on Isaac Brommel's testimony. You remember him, paralyzed at the waist. It's 3 hours one way. I'll be stuck there until evening, so I need you to give this folder to Plunkett. Mila says that he's leaving tomorrow, flying off on some conference, so I want him to get the folder today, okay?
What do you have?
I want the Jack Boyd case given special status.
Oh, Lana, do you even understand what special status even means?
I need access to the closed sections of the police department's archive. I need to be removed from all other cases. I need 2 assistants. I need support from Paulson.
Lana.
I need a surveillance team, a judicial order for
Lana.
the wiretapping of 4 witnesses. First of all, Emma Weinstein, and permission to search her.
Lana, listen to yourself. What are you trying to achieve? Do you even understand what's waiting for you? It's one thing to drag all the witnesses through here 10 times. Plunkett is somehow tolerating that. But it's another thing to... Oh, God, why don't you do something...
Something easier?
more relevant?
Have you looked at the papers recently, Reeves? No one's seen Jack Boyd for almost a year, and he's still on the front pages. Show me something more relevant.
Oh, Lana, look, God knows, you did what you could. The asshole is already 8 months on the federal wanted list. The feds can't find him. And can you? You mind-fucked all your colleagues, mind-fucked everybody, one by one, through the whole police department. Plus any poor son of a bitch who ever saw him, talked to him, delivered him pizza, or checked his prostate. You went through mountains of documents, some of which you were not supposed to see, and I have always been ready to look the other way. Until you come
You're
in...
not my boss, Reeves. I don't care if you looked the other way. I never asked you for help with the investigation, and I'm still not. Just give Plunkett the fucking folder and make sure he's sober enough to read it.
Alright. You know what I realized? I realized that if there's another strategic section, I might go beyond 1.5 hours on this video. But if that happens, I will just edit it out. You know, I just split it down in the middle. And if that's the case, I will probably do it here. So, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If not, keep at it for a second, alright? Mr. Nash sat in the dining hall with the guys until the morning. Seems like they watched the wind blows into hell 4 times. At one point I fell asleep right in the chair. But when the girls threw the sword into the fire, they woke me with their cheering. I don't understand what the frick they are all yelling for. They all knew she was going to throw the freaking sword. In short, I feel like shite. But everybody else seems happy. But I wonder how they'll make it to the end of the day without sleep. Oh no. Some of the guys... Alright. So yeah, it was a mistake. But... Hey, everyone gets a baton. Oh no, not everyone gets a baton. Well, start the day regardless. Can we interrogate the suspect? I hope so. We need to pay Fry.
550 in progress.
Trespassing. Pig slaughterhouse. A couple of activists released some pigs that were on the way to the slaughterhouse, however the pigs were hungry and attacked their saviors. Flower pots and Valentine.
552 in progress.
Robbery. A barefoot guy in a t-shirt and shorts stole a woman's purse and quietly sat down at a nearby shop. Brody and Spurlock. Go. Always bring backup.
524
Just in
in
case.
progress.
Unless it seems like one of the case. 2 pregnant women are fighting over a baby outfit. I want to avoid using Birch or Clemsy. Let's go with Kurosawa, and Jacob. There we go.
518 in progress.
Destruction of property. A woman in her first car threw a brick through the shop window. She claims that yesterday they sold her a poisoned pie. Oven Lovin Bakery. Aliyev. What kind of skills do you have? Actually, not that many. Regardless. What are you doing? I'm not going anywhere without backup. Back to the old little notebook. Aliyev, hold on. Aliyev, Coward. Resume. Continue. Let's not bring Duval then. Let's instead give you Flimsy? I guess. It's kind of an overkill, isn't it? A barefoot guy in a t-shirt and shorts is sitting on a bench and counting money, his tongue stuck out. Sneak? No. Order? No. Order. The suspect doesn't listen to the cop and instead tries to escape. Pursue the suspect. Speedy. The cop managed to catch up and arrest the suspect. It turned out that he is certified as mentally incompetent and his guardian recently died. Ah. So it's actually kinda sad. I don't know why I gave you intelligence instead of something useful. Not that intelligence isn't useful, but I feel like I've given like a lot of points to intelligence lately. A young girl in a long white dress was hastily pushed into a car by some strangely dressed people. I'm gonna need 3 people for this. Sheeny, Fletcher, and Rockman.
530 in progress.
Oh, assault. An elderly man was reaching for a bottle on the top shelf and accidentally knocked it over directly onto the head of a woman who was standing next to him. She became furious, grabbed a piece of the broken glass and pounced on the offender. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Some officers are going to return. The couple have climbed onto a flimsy wooden fence while the hungry pigs wait for them below. Throw a cell on the nearest pig. What a weird thing to do, but sure.
550 complete.
Oh no! Oh no! A cop tries to saddle a pig, but it carries him straight towards the fence supporting the activist couple. The fence breaks and the 2 of them, along with the cop, die in the mouths of the ravenous swine. Oh no. There goes Flower Pot. Died doing what she loved.
529 in progress.
Two women in late-term pregnancy are playing tug of war with a bright baby outfit and trying to hit each other in the face. Carefully separate the women, shoot into the air. Ladies, there's another outfit here that's exactly the same. Negotiation.
524
It worked.
complete.
Yay! Cops found Henry's Smile infant formula at the crime scene. Let's give you some negotiation. Hold on. Also, I want to see not the storage, but I ate a tiny bit of the pie and almost died. The woman in the fur scarf screams, then picks up another brick and goes inside. Soon after, other customers dissatisfied with the quality of local pies line up. It seems they all have something to say to the baker. Go inside and try a pie. We might die if we do that. Shoot into the air. Turn on the siren. Turn on the siren? The sound of the siren scared everyone off, except for the woman in the fur scarf. She's still inside the bakery and is now threatening the baker with a brick. Sneak? We can't do that. Bounce? She might die. Shoot with a taser. Yes.
518 complete.
She will soon find out if she prefers prison pies. Better than a mud pie. Found Leon Blanche peaches at the crime scene. Why?
553 in
Okay,
progress.
let's send some cops to this place. Let's go with Musica and Spurlock. You two are going this way. Suicide threat 740. Rosenkrantz and Brody. And the armed robbery is 1260 people. Albert Sigvaldason, Winter Nights Resort. Nash, I have a problem with some firewood I cut down to heat my bathhouse. The main problem is this inspector who was sent to Sharpwood to collect his pension, and out of boredom he decided he'd look into my business. It turns out that I cut down some priceless Garinsburg black oaks. We cut down conifers all the time, but sometimes these oaks are mixed in with them. And of course my boys don't really pay attention to stuff like that. I tried to explain to the inspector that my guys aren't arborists and don't pay much attention to every single tree. They see a trunk, they get to work. But he only threatened me with fines and even said I can go to prison. Could you send out one of your more convincing cops? Sure. Funeral. Vanessa Flowerpot is dead. It's time to make some arrangements for the funeral. I'm a nice guy. The girl wasn't really being kidnapped. Bride stealing is a traditional ritual for the Kazakh people and the family custom of the newlyweds. Are we in Kazakhstan? Or are they just Kazakh people in this town? Aliev, Jacob and Kurosawa with the snipe. Oh no, why did they close? Aliev, Jacob, Kurosawa, Duval, sent. Yes, well, you may have lost all respect for me, but take the judge's hammer and call everyone to order. Wait. The defendant is holding a pistol to his temple or repeating, everyone has the right to a fair trial. Though the courtroom is crowded, everyone is frightened and standing motionless. Take the judge's hammer and call everyone to order? Now you're talking, yells the defendant enthusiastically. He sits down in his place, still holding the pistol to his temple. Rushed across the tables to the defendant. Maybe we should start by reading the verdict. The defendant agrees. Yes, let's hear what blind justice decided there. It says here that you are guilty and sentenced to death. It says here that you are guilty and sentenced to life imprisonment. It says here that you are innocent. I feel like this is the one that de-escalates the situation the most.
529 complete.
Justice has triumphed after all, exclaims the defendant. He drops his weapon and surrenders to the police. I'm sorry for my outbursts and will accept whatever punishment I have coming. Sure. Sure. Let's get you some speed. You get some intelligence. Why? Why do I do this? Aliev, Jacob, not Kurosawa, Glimsy, Duval. Hold on. So after this, we can't use Glimsy anymore. Is the thing though? Oh. A large woman with a cut on her head has pinned an old man to the bottle rack and is trying to drive a broken bottle into his filthy arthritic face. Several other bottles have rolled onto the floor but didn't break. Tackle, shoot, grab a bottle from the floor and throw it at the woman. Bottle throw?
530 complete.
Oh. The cop clumsily tossed the bottle at the woman, but hit the old man instead. The bottle exploded and a splinter shot right into the old man's throat. He died choking on his own blood. The woman stood frozen by the ghastly sight and the police arrested her without further event. And we found some stranger Amagnak at the crime scene.
523 in progress.
I can't help but feel this is not the way we are supposed to do it. You. Kurosawa, you're useless. Useless. Mr. Nash had talked to that nerd and explained that the police had the situation under control and we didn't need his help. He won't be going back to Winter Nice Resort. Mr. Sigvaldason was so pleased with the news that he pulled me into the bathhouse and let me have a sauna. I haven't felt so full of energy for a long time. And we also got Frank's Hygiene Products laundry soap. And $1,300. And friends, hot steam, a leaf broom and delicious foods are the keys to happiness and relaxation. Any cop will be glad to spend a few hours at the Winter Nice Resort. Do not worry, we won't serve alcohol here, just an invigorating sharpwood infusion. We can just do that at all times. Is that the thing? Yes. Oh, we can send cops here that are stressed out. Hold on a second. A teenager with trembling hands has a revolver trained on the priest. He's clutching the donations box and the kid is shouting at him, "Don't you want to live? Just give me the box." There are a lot of people in the church. They've come for regular services. There's a Bible on each bench. You even load that revolver, you clown. Shoot the suspect. Seems, well, we could, but offer the kid a few bucks. The teenager raises his revolver and shoots at the ceiling. The people stampede the exits in a panic, squeezing through the doorways to escape. Calm the people down. The people listen to the cop and stop pushing into the doorways. The teenager takes advantage of the turmoil, grabs the donations box and leaps over to the window. Run. We got him.
523 complete.
The cop catches the teenager and pushes him to the floor. The revolver flies out of the teenager's hands and the cop slaps some handcuffs on him. Good. Now. Gangs. Woodsman. You. When can I interrogate you again? Close. You have no open investigations. Sure.
532 in progress.
Assault with an offensive weapon. A drunk woman holding a penknife is threatening to a teenager who is sitting on a bench playing the guitar. This too reeks of not a serious crime. Hold on. Scout with the sniper. A man in a dirty robe is drumming at the door of the house. There's a cellophane bag in his hands. It looks like an amputated man's leg is sticking out of the bag. Order the man to drop the bag and surrender.
523 complete.
The man obeyed the cop, surrendered and explained his situation. I've always been jealous of my wife and the local slaughterer. They were lovers before we got married. Today we fought about it again and she cried out that she felt in her heart like it would be better if that slaughterer disappeared forever. You could only make soup from what's left of him. Sure. And we found some hygiene product diapers at the crime scene. I feel like these things that we find don't really make much sense anymore. But sure. Let's make you more intelligent. Okay.
530 in progress.
Hold on. Clemsy. Spurlock and Musica. You are like the weakest of the bunch. Just send. Hey Nash, what are you up to? I have a boyfriend and he's the only man who gets to whip my bar ass with a broom. I want him to, of course. Fair. I mean... Oh. I thought it was... It's a Finnish sauna. Sure.
554 in progress.
Maybe I shouldn't have sent 3 people. You two. Let's see, 525. So you and you. And the third one, 345. Just Brody, Jacob. Maybe both of them. Although, no, let's just send Brody. Let's just send Brody. Alright. Assault with an offensive weapon. Use the shocker. We can't. The woman staggers around with a penknife, yelling, I hate romances. They claw into your heart. The teenager is standing on a bench and he's holding his guitar by the neck. He's ready to fight back. Sneak? Maybe. Hey boy, hand me that guitar, let me play a tune. Sneak. We did it. The drunk woman passes out and she's loaded into the car. Maybe we should also assess the situation. When do we need a bit of stealth and when do we need a lot of stealth? You know, is the guy drunk? Probably don't need to be that stealthy. Are we speaking about a Vietnam vet and a hunter? Probably need some more stealth for that. We also found some silver whiskey. And we will give you some speed. And we will give you some stealth. Mr. Nash, these guys want to sit in front of VCR all night again. Honestly, I'm not going to last 2 nights in a row like this, but I don't just want to go home. The boys will think I'm some kind of woman because I don't like action movies. Do you really want your employees falling over from exhaustion after staying up all night? I've put some thoughts into this. I'll carefully light the thing on fire and everyone will assume that it malfunctioned and went up in flames on its own. The next day the guys will forget all about the VCR and everything will go back to the way it was before. Yes, please. Get rid of that thing. Mr. Scrantra's friends is alright. She was speaking loudly on the phone, which was interfering with her husband watching the hockey game on TV. Her husband became angry, yelled at her and tore the telephone cable out of the wall. I mean, it feels like... Alright, never mind. A disheveled man meets the police at the door of his house. Don't worry, I locked all the doors. The doll has nowhere to run. His wide-eyed 5-year-old daughter is clearly frightened. Hurry to the child's room. The child's room is littered with toys and dolls. Along the wall are 7 big dwarfs and Snow White. Thoroughly inspect every doll. Arrest the dwarf in the blue cap. Arrest the dwarf in the green cap. Let's inspect the dolls. The toy dwarf in the green cap turns out to be a real dwarf in disguise. He bites a cop on the hand and tries to escape out the window. Stab the dwarf.
554 complete.
A dead dwarf lies in a pool of blood in the nursery. His final act was biting a cop's thumb. And we found a VCR at the crime scene. And jewelry. I feel like we might not want to... Okay. Mr. Nash, you only started working here, but I can already tell you're a stand-up guy. Do you want to play blackjack after the shift? It's only a friendly game, not for money. Old Sheriff Wells liked to talk of course about this and that. Let's play a game to honor his memory. Aren't you like I hired you yesterday? But sure, yes. Let's go for it. See all the things that I have. So many things. Injury. Has to spend 2 days in the hospital. Did you scrape enough together? Yes, I did. Wow. Actually worked really well, that sauna. The bathhouse. Maybe I should use that every day. Well, anyway. End the day. Let's see. The game goes on until someone has 5 wins. You already know the rules of blackjack. Try to get close to 21, but don't go over. 16 is like the worst. I'm good. You lose, yes. Rockman 1, Mr. Nash 0. Give me a card. Give me a card. I'm good. I win. Alright. 12, give me a card. I'm good. 17, I don't want to risk it. 16, 17, tied. 11, give me a card. 16, frick, I'm good. I win, because they went over. Can they see my cards? Is it like, nah. You know what, I'm good. 11, 16, 18, I win. 2 more wins and I'll win this game. Give me a card. 15. I'm good. He might go over. He didn't go over. I lose. 10. Give me a card. 20. I'm good. And he has 17, so I win. Just one more win. One more win. And then something will happen. Something good, hopefully. For me. 13, give me another card. 19, I'm good. 12, 14, 23, I win. Slaughtered. Mr. Nash wins. Mr. Nash, thank you for playing, but I had more than the game on my mind. I had an arrangement with Sheriff Wells for a little extra. I served as his eyes and ears in the station. And I can do the same for you, but I want $500 and audio cassettes with music every week. You want audio cassettes with music every week? Audio cassettes with music every week. Oh yeah, flower pots died. This is absolutely not a good day. I thought, oh wow, I did really well this day. Oh wait, one of my best cops died. Well, you know, it happens. Let's see, Borodka Dolls Jarbrod. Borodka comes with his own arsenal of weapons, so, you know. He's old though. Old. So old. Who's coming with me on the shift? Rosenkrantz, Jacob, Muzika, Klimski, Aronovic, Borodka, Bursch, Belmont, Valentin, Rajan, Guldenstern. That's 11 people. And not a lot of good ones. Sheeny, you come too. Wait. Back. He's not coming to work every day. Alright. Sheeny comes. 12 people. And the day. Little cinematic.
Warren Nash.
It's me, Jack. I have a strange question for you. How would you say your work is going?
What are you talking about?
I mean, I don't mean in general, just today. The work you did today, are you pleased with what you did?
What kind of question is that?
I'm talking about...
I need to sleep, Lily.
Jack, I'm not trying to...
If you lose more tabs than you earn for 3 consecutive days, Lily will have no choice but to call the feds. We haven't, though, today, or yesterday, or the day before that, or the day before that. So we are Gucci. And we are also done for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please, see the next one. Goodbye.